A woman's vehicle hit an unmarked Dothan police cruiser this morning, killing her. The collision happened along Ross Clark Circle near West Main Street. Eyewitnesses say 80-year-old Carol Hughes of Florida pulled into oncoming traffic in the path of the officer's SUV. That officer was not seriously hurt, but because of his involvement, state agents will investigate as a matter of policy.